Hello there. It's a wild and windy and sometimes wet day outside, so I'm very pleased to be in my art room making another video for you. And today I have decided to do another one of the simple techniques I find so good to fall back on just for the pleasure of creating something really nice. So it's going to be the hairdryer swipe. And the colours that I'm going to be using are DecoArt Extreme Sheen Ruby, DecoArt Extreme Sheen 24 Karat Gold, and DecoArt Glamour Dust in Black Ice, half of that and half of Reno Art Black. And all those paints have been mixed on a 1-to-1 with my pouring medium, which is PVA glue and water. And along with those colours I'll be using my white paint, which I like so much, which is the Jazz Art Byron in white, and it is a very versatile paint I find to use, so I thought it would be good for using. Not really as a base, I haven't put any base colour down on my piece of signboard, but just to help move the colours around. So I'll get started now. Loving those colours, but I have to admit to making a mistake with this colour here. It is not DecoArt Extreme Sheen 24 Karat Gold, it is DecoArt Extreme Sheen Bronze, and of course that's a wee bit darker and a slightly different colour to the 24 Karat Gold. So that is all I'm going to do for the swipe itself now. It is a very, very simple acrylic pour to do, and I don't know, I don't expect any cells or much in the way of cells, possibly something from the Extreme Sheen paint, but generally I find it's more bubbles that make little marks in the paint rather than cells coming through. So this has been a quick and easy painting, very, very good for anybody who's just starting out doing acrylic pouring. And of course the secret for me has been, when I'm using my blow dryer, is to sweep. You do a sweeping motion with the nozzle of the dryer across the paint to encourage it to cover the medium that I'm working on, in this case signboard, but the same with a canvas or whatever layer that you're putting the paint onto. And you can continue as you saw me do. I added bits of white because I wasn't happy with the blocks of colour on parts of it. There's a little piece there which I'm actually going to get the dryer for, and I'm going to just see if I can move it along a little, because it's kind of like a line, and I prefer to have merging paint. There we are. I've taken that out, and it is now more merging than the other way around. And the difference for me between doing a blow dryer swipe and a Dutch pour, of course, is that in a blow dryer swipe you just have the paint down and you use your dryer. And I have noticed, particularly with the original artists of the Dutch pour, that once you've put your colour down on top of white or black or whatever your base colour is going to be, you then cover your colours with the base paint that you've put on. So it's like putting a cushion of paint over it, and that is a Dutch pour. So I've decided to try doing a little bit of line definition here, and just bring some of the paint down through the picture like so, just to take away some of the block colour, as I'm doing here with the white, because I want to sort of merge that in a little more. So I just take along the lines or formations that have already been made on the patterns, and bring them along either to the edge or through that block colour. There's, like here, I'll try and take this around the edge and through, as I have some cell formation through here. It's gradually come through, I'm assuming, from the bronze. It seems to be more from the bronze than from the ruby. So I don't mind having a few cells on there in a painting like this. It just sort of adds to the overall effect. But by taking these lines through, I kind of break up the colour. I'm going to see if I can get a red to go all the way through the black here. Yes, not very obviously, but it has gone through, so that's rather nice. And I'll think I might see if I can do the same thing there. There we go. I will stop now, otherwise I'll just have lines go... Oh, no, I was going to do this one here. I'd have lines going right through it otherwise. Okay, time for me to bring it up closer to the camera to show you the finished effect. I'll just give it a very quick wipe around. Stops the drips coming down on me, and just stops them forming also underneath my signboard and drying that way. Okay. So now you can have a closer look. I'll take it over to this corner first, because I want to show you where there is this cluster of cells that looks, you know, quite pretty. I'm trying not to get it too close so that it blurs, but I'm quite pleased with those. They've come out rather well. And then you've got your bigger blocks of colour across here, the ruby and the black, and down towards the bottom edge there, of course, there's more of the white. There are a few cells there which look rather pretty as well, and then more into the ruby, and a little bit of gold down in this corner as well, and then of course back up to quite, I shouldn't say gold, should I, bronze, more of the bronze across there. But overall I'm very happy with that. I love it when I can do a quick, easy and simple picture with my paint pouring using my blow dryer. I don't think I'll ever get tired of using Extreme Sheen paints. They're a delight to work with when I'm creating something. So that's it for me for this video. Thank you very much for joining me, and I'll see you next time.